Right, welcome everyone. It's Monday again with TVP Activism UK. We are starting a new thing of going through the frequently asked questions on the venusproject.com-FAQ. So we're going to start from right at the beginning and go through them and discuss each one as it comes along. So we'll see how many we get through today. Number one is, what is the Venus Project? The answer is, very briefly, the Venus Project is an organization that poses a feasible plan of action for social change, a holistic global socio-economic system called a resource-based economy that works towards a peaceful and sustainable global civilization. It outlines an alternative to strive towards, where human rights are not only paper proclamations, but also a way of life.
The Venus Project presents an alternative vision for a sustainable world civilization unlike any political, economic, or social system that has gone before. It envisions a time in the near future when money, politics, self and national interest have been phased out. Although this vision may seem idealistic, it is based upon years of study and experimental research. It spans the I have no idea what that says. Gamut from education, transportation, clean sources of energy to total city systems.
Make or is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. Many people believe what is needed is a higher sense of ethical standards and the enactment of international laws and treaties to assure a sustainable global society. Even if the most ethical people in the world were elected to political office, without sufficient resources, we would still have many of the same problems we have today. As long as a few nations control most of the world's resources and profit is the bottom line, the same cycle of events will prevail.
As global challenges and scientific information proliferate, nations and people face common threats that transcend national boundaries. Overpopulation, energy shortages, global warming, environmental pollution, water scarcity, economic catastrophe, the spread of uncontrollable diseases, and the technological displacement of people by machines threatens each of us. Although many people are dedicated to alleviating those conditions, our social and environmental problems will remain insurmountable as long as a few powerful nations and financial interests maintain control of and consume most of the world's resources and the monetary system prevails.
If we really wish to put an end to our ongoing international and social problems, we must declare Earth and all of its resources the common heritage of all the world's people.
Earth is abundant and has plentiful resources. Our practice of rationing resources through monetary control is no longer relevant and is counterproductive to our survival. Today we have highly advanced technologies, but our social and economic system has not kept up with our technological capabilities. We could easily create a world of abundance for all, free of servitude and debt based on the carrying capacity of Earth's resources. With the intelligent and humane application of science and technology, the people of the Earth can guide and shape the future together while protecting the environment. We don't have enough money to accomplish these ends, but we do have more than enough resources.
Cool.
So do we discuss this now?
Yeah, if you have any questions. We can, like, as part of this, we could take the recordings like that and cut them up and post them individually on the page.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Not a bad idea, yeah.
Bear that in mind. Anyone good at video editing?
Fucking
It's okay. I'm pretty bad at it, but I can do it. Anyway, that's cool. Yeah, so questions about all that? Anyone?
I haven't really got any questions, but I like what it said about it doesn't matter if ethical people were in the world were elected to political offices, because the way the system's run, they can't be ethical.
Okay. So in the same vein, I just want to stick to the actual question. The question was, what is the Venus Project? So to me, the only answer really given here was the first paragraph. I mean, it literally says that it's an organization that proposes, and then it says what it proposes, and then it gives a little bit of a hint of what the resource-based economy is, as in what's the proposal of the Venus Project comprised of. So any further detail would be just giving literally names of folks that live there, how large the compound is, and what takes place in the Venus Project, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty straightforward. That's nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Yay! I get this one.
The first paragraph is good. It has all this long stuff, but really, the answer to that question is the first paragraph. Like a lot of it is the kind of standard arguments for a resource-based economy and against capital in there. But really, that's not what the Venus Project is. That's kind of trying to answer the follow-up questions to that question ahead of the time.
It gives a basic justification.
Makes sense.
Cool. On to the second one.
Let's go for it.
Nice. I'm saying, especially the first couple ones, it's going to be stuff that we might not have too much to talk about because it's very, very introductory. But it's fine. It's good to go over this again. Make sure we have an actual grasp on it.
So wait. But so to double check. So can everybody here now answer exactly what the Venus Project is?
It is an organization which wishes to implement a resource-based economy.
My memory's terrible, I forgot straight away.
Yeah, actually, it might be worth spending a bit more time on these because these are actually the tough questions. The questions that people who don't know anything will say, "What's up?"
Yeah.
Right.
Whilst I kind of dismissed them, they're actually the really tough ones.
This is like one of the reasons I don't do any like events, because if anybody asks me a question, I'll be like, "Here's the website."
Do the work, motherfucker.
It's like I don't know what it is. I need a chip or something in my brain, memory chip.
Well, maybe we need some sort of way to test ourselves on this.
A memory game.
Yeah.
You know, like you used to get pairs.
Because the only thing, see, this is again that comes back to my older question of TVP University. Otherwise, it would be the whole automated system. It's like taking a sort of a quiz for yourself. Well, you read some shit, and then the next step is multiple questions or answers rather, and then you either know it or you don't, or you kind of close to it, but not exactly. Maybe you want to read this paragraph or listen to this video to get you up to speed. Because really, I mean, like I said, so that's just these couple of concerns of, okay, what is the Venus Project, and you just give, just this is the info. Doesn't matter, the rest is whatever. The question was, what is it? Okay, well, it's that. Oh, well, what do they do? And that's, for instance, for me, if somebody asks me that question, I would be hard-pressed, man. I mean, I know that phase one is their justification for how it's already done, to build these models, real-life domes, and they do have them. But so you see what I mean? It's that. So the only places that I know who can actually be our, so to speak, answers in the back of the book, right, is the best that money can buy and FAQ. And then if we do hit it on the, nail on the head, then great, let's go forward. But if not, then we should kind of do something. I don't know what the something would be. But what do you guys think? I'm just saying, this is the whole bit, isn't it?
I like the idea of multiple choice. So like you could have like all the frequently asked questions and then a multiple choice answer, like all four of them. And then like we'd go through and you'd be able to test where we are at the knowledge, and then go, right, you need a memory chip.
Now, it'd be a bit interesting to design that questionnaire.
Well, again, I don't mind, but if you know what I mean, that obviously I'd then need to invest a lot more time in finding something that doesn't fucking want to rape you for money when you know what I mean.
But yeah, well, there are things out there. But yeah, it'll take a bit of time to go. You know, if you want to do a quiz on all these Q&As, then you've got one question per Q&A to start. Then that might give a base level of areas where you're not so good, areas where you are good. But then it's taking that number, all those raw numbers, converting that into an easily readable and useful, and turn it into 6 categories of you need to look at the communication side, you need to look at science.
Oh yeah.
I'm completely on board with getting down and trying to do some stuff like that. It's going to be a bit of work, and where we do that time, whether we try and do it within these hours, we try and do it without the hours, then it's discussion. I thought another, maybe a lot less it's not a great overview of where you are good at, where you're not good at. But as we're going through these, what we could do is look at the question. We can each write down our answer here, and then we can read the answer, and then we can cross-check. And maybe mark yourself or something. See if you get points right or where things wrong.
Sounds alright, yeah.
All right.
That makes a lot more sense.
So has everyone got a pen and paper or something handy?
Wait, no. Why would we do that? We have this great tool. No, yeah. Shit, what's the platform you use? Google Drive?
Yeah.
Well, that's great. I mean, what's the by the way, honestly, I am very behind with the tech, because you're able to usually draft up a document where all of us can access.
Yeah, I could do that.
But
the thing with that was cross-interference.
yeah, you're right. So that's the...
Could make a separate sheet or something.
Yeah, no, type it on a separate platform, and then copy and paste your answer.
Yeah, if we all copy and paste it at the same time, then we can't cheat.
Yeah, well done. Great. That's great.
Yeah. So what? So that's fine. When you say we paste the answers, are we pasting them into a centralized document, or are we just paste them into a section? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Paste
Centralized
them
document.
into a centralized document.
Cool. Yes. Okay. Yes. So I'm on this document already, so I'm going to sort it out, slightly rejig the organization side of it, so we can take all the answers quite nicely.
I can't believe how shiny my head looks.
I liked it, to be honest. Right, I'm going to start typing my answer.
Oh, we're going to... Oh, shit.
Type it up separately at the moment.
So what are we doing it for? What is a resource-based economy,
Yeah, number 2.
And then so how about in the chat box right here in this Hangout, when whoever's ready, just type ready, and then we'll know by the count, right?
Yeah, and then we can all paste it into the document and then compare.
Nice.
This is going to be fucking hilarious.
Cool. So this is the end goal document. Still very early days. I'll format it a bit better.
Which document is this, sorry?
This is where I'm going to keep a hold of all the FAQs that we go through, who's attended, and each of your answers.
Okay.
You see this FAQ number. B is notes. I don't know if we're going to use that or not yet. C is attendees, so I've put all your names there against this FAQ number, which is 2. And then pre-answer, or whatever, is going to be where you put your answer there. Okay, next to your name. Make sense?
I think so. So did I put my answer here? Where I
Yeah,
put like 4
if you're the
H's.
greenie kind of one, 6D, you would put yours in.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Where's your resource base again?
And what you can actually do is type it into the box, and then we all hit enter at the same time, and it will appear.
What do you? I normally put it in the formula bar at the top. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, in the formula bar, that's fine. But I mean, when you press the enter button, it'll actually appear in the box for everyone else.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm finished with mine.
I'm finished with mine as well.
I finished with mine.
So I just paste it in 6D now, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, can you guys see mine now? You probably can.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
god.
just throw them in. We're not going to cheat, are we? Lotus.
I'm not done yet. So
That's how I do.
That's better.
all right, man.
Wait, did I answer the wrong
Testing one.
question?
I think you're the question behind Andrew.
Shit. How the fuck? What happened?
Sorry, Ludus, I made a few extra rows, so probably just in the wrong box.
Okay. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
I think I am a question behind. I thought we were doing question 1.
Fucking hell. Oh no, it's question 2.
We already gone through the answers on one.
Yeah, but we haven't written it out. Right, okay, hold on.
Sure.
I'll
Yeah, that's cool. Keep your answer there, it'll be good.
I'm gonna have to go and read this now.
Read what?
Am I not reading the FAQ? No.
No, you answer the question before we've read the answer.
Okay,
Okay.
right. Okay. I misunderstood the objective.
Cool, but that's good. So now we all got it, right?
You can carry on if you want, or if you don't mind waiting, I'm gonna try and come up with an answer.
That's fine. Doesn't have to be too long.
Well, we have to wait by definition, right? I mean, that's the whole plan.
Yeah. Do we think marks are something we should be doing?
Okay, I've come up with something. Let me see how good this is going to be. I'm not convinced, but
Cool.
oh no.
Yeah, Andrew, double-click the field you're trying to paste it in. That's how you get rid of that problem.
I did double click it. Now what do I do? It won't go like underneath.
No, it should, but so try to revoke that command first.
Click the box that you want to type it in. Type in the formula bar, press enter, and it should sort it all out.
Type in what now?
If you copy and paste whatever you want to write into the formula bar, do you know where that is?
I haven't a clue what the formula bar is.
Right at the top, top left hand, below the green square box.
Ah, okay,
The
yeah.
FX thing. Type it in there.
Right.
And then press enter. It should.
It still did the same thing.
Alright.
Oh, because you're not formatted. It's fine. It's because I've been messing about.
Alright.
So if you need to format it, you have the
How did I do that?
text wrapping, wrap. There you go.
Yay, thank you.
So general question was, I put maybe marks out of 5 or something. To just kind of maybe
Yeah, give it like a star rating out of 5. But how satisfied would you be with this answer if you had never heard it?
No. Please, let's not use marks. Just, I mean, instead, literally, our answer of what we should have answered is on internet. The FAQ literally will be our judge.
Yeah, but I mean, I can.
Like how much we need to improve by, is that?
Yeah, I was just looking at mine. Okay, well, I'd say maybe I got half the points. Maybe I got 3 out of 5, or I covered all the points that they said in their thing, so that's 5 out of 5.
Okay, I see.
Or maybe you keep that in your own, or we can just kind of keep that in our own heads. I was just wondering whether, because we were talking about having a quiz and having right and wrong answers, maybe we want to have a look at, say, okay, maybe.
I'd like to say a star rating out of 5, like to see, like you say, if you've hit 0 points, then you get 0 points. But if you've hit like, I don't know, 1 out of 5, I don't know how it works. Maybe, yeah, just that, like if you hit all the points, you get 5. If you've hit half the points, you get like 3, something like that.
So for now, everything is very abstract. The only reason why I said I disagree with the marking scheme is because the marks must then clearly show you, okay, why did you get 3 and not 4? So long as you get the red underline of the words that were fucked up. You see what I mean? It becomes complicated. Yeah. Unless I'm making it complicated.
I think you'd have to go through every answer and find out how many points were to be made in the answer before marking them. But I suppose we could do that now. Take us time.
Maybe for now we just kind of keep it in your own kind of minds.
Yeah.
But like we could do like a kind of review between us to go, okay, well we all generally think it's about 4 out of 5. Just because that then makes it a bit like, because I could go, well, I did really well. Mine was 5 out of 5. Okay, but yeah, like Lewis, you're right. It's very fluid and abstract.
Abstract, yeah.
So okay, shall we go through our individual answers and then read the actual answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So my answer was to what is a resource-based economy. That's a good one. I should add the question here. Okay. I said a resource-based economy is a holistic socio-economic system which aims to meet the needs of all people on planet Earth while maintaining balance with nature. It does not use money or political systems. Instead, And make resources available to those who need it. Notice?
Okay, I answered to the question of what is the resource-based economy. It's a socioeconomic system which proposes to use a scientific method for management of resources in society. It uses the latest technology to use the least amount of energy for maximum gain. To achieve this, we must declare all the world's resources as common heritage of all the world's people. The decisions are not made, they are arrived at by careful study of positive and negative effects of any proposal.
I got a resource-based economy is a logical and efficient management of resources for the benefit of humanity. It does not use money as a means of allocating resources, as that in an outdated method, since we have the technology and scientific ability to create a society of abundance.
I said a resource-based economy is a proposal which removes scarcity of resources through the abolition of the monetary system. It will create a sustainable world with abundant resources for everyone equally.
Nice.
See how wrong we were.
The interesting thing for me is, Mick, you're the only one who used the word abundance.
Yeah.
And when you used that word, I was like, oh, I should have used that word. But let's see what they say.
Yeah, but I was like, everybody else. Oh no, Ludus. You and Ludus used socioeconomic, and I was like, I missed that word.
And I missed holistic, which, again...
I've had that on because I've actually looked at this answer quite a lot. And so I know that they say holistic socio-economic system. But yeah, holistic isn't necessarily a word I'd immediately think of. Anyway, okay, so let's go on to reading the question. Same order as last time, so me, Andrew, Ludus, Mick. So, what is a resource-based economy? To transcend these limitations, the Venus Project proposes that we work towards a worldwide resource-based economy, a holistic social and economic system in which the planetary resources are held as common heritage of all of the Earth's inhabitants. The current practice of rationing resources through monetary methods is irrelevant, counterproductive, and falls far short of meeting humanity's needs.
Simply stated, within a resource-based economy, we will utilize existing resources, rather than money, to provide an equitable method of distribution in the most humane and efficient manner. It is a system in which all goods and services are available to everyone without the use of money, credits, barter, or any other form of debt or servitude.
To better understand a resource-based economy, consider this. If all the money in the world disappeared overnight, as long as topsoil, factories, personnel, and other resources were left intact, we could build anything we needed to fulfill most human needs. It is not money that people require, but rather free access to most of their needs without worrying about financial security or having to appeal to a government bureaucracy. In a resource-based economy of abundance, money will become irrelevant.
We have arrived at a time when new innovations in science and technology can easily provide abundance to all of the world's people. It is no longer necessary to perpetuate the conscious withdrawal of efficiency by planned obsolescence, perpetuated by our old and outworn profit system. If we are genuinely concerned about the environment and our fellow human beings, if we really want to end territorial disputes, war, crime, poverty and hunger, we must consciously reconsider the social processes that led us to a world where these factors are common. Like it or not, it is our social processes, political practices, belief systems, profit-based economy, our culture-driven behavioural norms that led to and support hunger, war, disease and environmental damage.
The aim of this new social design is to encourage an incentive system no longer directed towards the shallow and self-centered goals of wealth, property and power. These new incentives will encourage people towards self-fulfillment and creativity, both materially and spiritually.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm a one way off.
Hmm. Well, generally we're looking at the second paragraph is really the explanation, and the second and third paragraph. Mm, really, just the second actually. The rest of it is
No,
kind
it's
of
good. Yeah, the third is a very great backup. I think that's the one. Fucking hell. That's the one that Jacques even uses in the 8-minute explanation in about resource-based economy on the official webpage.
yeah.
He gave the same example of an island with no resources, no fish, no water, nothing. You die. You can have billions upon billions, but unless you're wiping your ass with that, that's literally of zero value. So yeah. Well, all right. So shall we just go around and see if
Yeah.
how much clarity do you folks have now after reading this answer?
Well, for me, let's have a look at the kind of key phrases that they used and whether we use similar things. So,
Okay.
going from the start and pull me up if I've jumped over one. One is worldwide. I'm not sure any of us really mentioned that this is worldwide economy.
You're right.
I said a sustainable world.
You did? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got welding, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's probably as close as we got between us.
Woo!
So that's interesting. Something to think in mind. Yeah, social and economic. It's not just economic, it's social and economic, which is where the socioeconomic word comes in.
Yeah.
I think it's quite interesting as well. They mention a lot in all the thing, the concept of common heritage, which again I don't think any of us really. None of us said common heritage.
No.
I think I did.
Oh, sorry, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so you get good points on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Between us, we'll get it right.
What else? That's money, staff. Utilize the existing resources, humane, efficient manner.
Yeah, I got efficient management of resources and not using money.
Yep. Yeah, I think we all got a bit of that.
None of us definitely mentioned incentives, that's for sure.
No, not incentives. Most of us said it doesn't.
I don't think any of us mentioned that we would lose a lot of the harmful practices that we have based on a profit-focused economy.
Aidan mentioned not using political systems, which is also in the appeal to government bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They don't actually say what it does, though. I never say that we use technology and science to make an economy of abundance, which is what I'm kind of missing from my answer there. I say what it's not, but that's not saying what it is.
Well done. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, and then the answer kind of goes into more specific things like planned obsolescence, which I don't think you need to go into on a. If someone actually in the world asks you what is a resource-based economy, it's a lot shorter answer than this whole thing, because they're answering the initial question and then the backup questions.
Well, so after this, I mean, in my head, that's the only thing that's really prominent is now to sort of try to dislodge each other by trying to give questions which are completely and 100% related to everything that's in that text that we just read, the answers, the FAQ, but asking in such a way where, so for instance, right, something like, what are some of the main barriers that prevent us from having a world free of war, hunger, and politics?
Politics and money.
Well, that was a shit question then. No, because Jesus.
That it needs some buy-in on our behalf as well. Then.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Asking the question.
Otherwise, yeah, Mick, well done, fucking hell. Cutting straight through the bullshit. That was awesome.
Yeah, okay. So maybe as part of the preparation for these is to think of similar questions around this. You know, you can ask, what's the difference between a monetary system and a resource-based economy?
That's right. That's what's up.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Can a resource-based economy be set up in a small-scale community?
Oh yeah.
Great.
It would be limited, and it would not achieve the aims of a resource-based economy.
Well, I know what you're saying. The answer really is no. Going on the definition that we've just talked about, it says worldwide economy.
Worldwide. There you go.
This economy until it's worldwide.
That's so good. Oh man.
No, this is cool. This is cool.
Okay, well then, so since obviously we have gone past the mark, if we have aimed to sort of quit Q2, so what are we taking away? So the preparation is we read. Do you want to give it a second try? Because obviously now we've been spitballing ideas. We have now kind of a cool way of learning. Does everybody understand it though? So
Yeah.
stuff to do for the next week.
I've got it now. I understand what we're doing now.
Yeah. Well, we're making this up as we go along. But yeah, that sounds cool. I think so. Next week, shall we say? Because we got through 2 in half an hour roughly. Should we aim for 3 questions?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
I think we could have done another 1 or 2 if we hadn't spent the time planning it as well.
Yeah.
It depends what our homework is and how exactly we want to do this. The way we did it today is we wrote the answer all together. Our homework tasks to be write your answer beforehand.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm up for that, and then we can get through the questions quicker, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just half of the homework, and I hope you follow me, Aiden, on what I'm about to say. We 4 know this now. It took us half an hour to prepare, another half an hour to maybe quote-unquote finalize. Anybody who's going to stumble on this shit Monday is going to stumble into a puddle quite deep. So
we could just ask them on the day.
No, that's not. I mean, that's not preparation. We got the whole week. So essentially, I'm volunteering now to sum it up with my best ability. Right? I'll sum it up. I'll submit it to you. If you're, satisfied with this as an advert form, to be a little snippet, a little plot, if you will, for what's to come next week, then great. If not, give pointers or, correct.
That sounds really good. Yeah, introductory blurb. What we're trying to do, and
how to do it.
Yeah, I think a bit of my homework outside of this, I'm going to have to look at this document and figure out exactly how it's going to lay out all that stuff. Because, say, the homework, you can either go straight into this document and add it in, but the way the document's laid out at the moment, with attendees for each question, it could get messed up if I'm kind of sharing this document with openly.
Yeah.
And stuff. So maybe for this week, if everyone can write down their questions, their answers just themselves, and we'll copy this.
Yeah, do that.
Together. That'll be a good way to start. I'll have a general look at this document and how exactly we want to lay it out. But generally, I'm quite excited. I think today was fun, and this is a good way to do things. It doesn't require too much preparation work.
I'm really slow, and I really, really do want to get everything quite clear in my neurons. So we are to read the question first, not look at what the answer is.
Right.
Our homework is to look at the question, write our answer down, stick to the answer, not edit it during the week, present it, and then during the talk, after we have read the answer, to present our understanding of where we went wrong, and then to prepare questions on top of it to try and catch each other out intellectually. Is this all? Am I missing something?
Okay, yeah. So if we can try and think of one question for each question, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Additional questions surrounding it, that'd be really good. Because then we can ask each other one question each, and all generally have a look. You know, if more people come in, then maybe we can ask the same question to multiple people.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We all think of the trickiest question we can.
Yeah.
connected with the FAQ question.
Yeah.
So.
Wait. Sorry,
Okay.
just wanted to say, I don't think the one question each is going to work. Because what if 3 people come up with the same question, then all you got in total is just 2 questions. So just come up with some, maybe? How about that? And then if somebody did ask it, at least you got some spare left. Is that fair?
It might be one where it would be better if, like, one person per week has all the questions, you know, like, so, because I'm hosting every time, I'll say myself for this, but, like, if someone else wants to do it, that's fine. You know, if I have a couple throw-off questions lined up, then I know what I'm asking. We don't have to all kind of jump on each other's toes.
Yeah, I vote that Aidan does all the questions.
Or we could just assign one of the FAQs to one person, and then each week someone has a break, and then they just pass it on. So, for example, if I think of a question for FAQ 3, Ludus does FAQ 4, and Mick does FAQ 5, and I don't think we'll have time for 4, but if we do, then Aidan can do, and that way we won't, you know, we all think of just one, and then we don't have to kind of copy each other.
That kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think. At least gives you more time. Doesn't you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we allocate the questions today then.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds good.
Who's getting?
We're just going to throw everything off is I'm not here next week. I'm going to be in Germany, and I might have internet, so I might be able to jump on my phone on a hotel Wi-Fi or something. But I really have no idea what I'm doing out there yet. So basically, I can't commit to hosting this.
I can host, but I don't know how to post it on the Venus Project page, and I was thinking I don't know how to record either.
Okay.
We can practice that, by the way. Mick, I'm willing to help in any way you want.
Yeah.
By that, I mean literally just to practice, to get on a Hangout, and then whoever's hosting, he knows the tools because he's the master of the Hangout.
Oh, yeah.
And you can just fuck around, press anything.
Sounds so. We can do that before next week's Hangout if you want, Ludus, when we're doing the singularity thing.
Yeah. The difference, Mick, for you will be, instead of setting up a Hangout, you want to set up a Hangout live on air.
Oh, yeah.
Very slightly different. If you go onto the Hangouts page, there's a separate tab for it, and it's fairly easy. I can help you with it this week, setting up. What I think I'll do is I'll give you the login for this account.
Yeah.
so you can host it on this account.
And then it'll go to Venus Project channel.
Yeah, and I'll give you some sort of access rights on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Those things.
No worries.
Cool. I'm just gonna note this down so I don't forget.
Yeah, I'm going to write these questions down as well.
Yeah. So, I think if the plan of action for you three to do the next three questions.
Yeah.
I will set up the document for three more questions.
So which questions should we take each?
I'll take 3.
Alright. Then I'll take 4.
Fine, I got 5. Jesus Christ. That's unlucky. I mean, fucking hell.
So, I mean, you can do anything on the monetary system with that, though, right? Really, that's the key thing.
Well, I don't know, man. I think so long
It's
as...
just a bad question. I think it's worded badly.
Some of the questions are that these are the questions that they get, and so they've just got to answer them.
Go on a rant, Ludus.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I love it because so long as everybody's open to fucking up, that's the whole key, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we'll have fun for one, and
to catch each other out, right?
I think we'll have fun as well as learn from his mistakes.
All right, then that's what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the added thing, Mick, Ludus, maybe in your little prep material, is I think we can actually, if we get the recordings of these, of us reading these out, there would actually be quite useful material. Just even if we had a bunch of FAQs that we could just randomly post one, like a week or something. Say, hey, is there any animators that want to do an animation over this? Because just a video of us talking is maybe a bit boring, but a bit more exciting than the FAQ actually is to sit down and go through, and I don't think enough people do go through that. So if we can have little 2-minute videos, then hopefully it could be good.
Even if it was just like a little podcast idea with the Venus Project logo, until we can get an animation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to ask for from people who perhaps are already preoccupied by something we're not even aware of.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be a...
Doesn't have to do that. I think that's what, I think Andrew's got it there. Well, I don't know. I'd probably, because I'm lazy, just chop up this raw recording like this and throw it up there. Because I'm not a great thing. And I think it would probably be better to see the people talking about it at least.
That's a good point. Oh, shit.
I don't know. We'll see. I think it would be quite an interesting resource, and it's all gonna. If it's all on this account, it's all recorded. It goes straight to YouTube anyway. It might be in the middle of it, like this is at the end of it at the moment, but it'll be there for if at some point later on someone wants to do something really cool, or Sean goes, "Hey, can I have some material?" You can go, "Here, look at this stuff. Look at this stuff."
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to start brushing my hair.
Nah, man, come on. No. That's the whole idea. We're trying to get the values.
Polishing my head. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think that's...
Yeah. All right. Mick, are you about tomorrow evening?
I doubt it. If you want, just send me anything to my Facebook inbox, or if you've got my email, to my email, and I'll take it all and put it into a notepad, and I can just click it up and yeah.
Yeah,
I'll let you know if it works.
I was basically just gonna maybe Wednesday evening if you actually no, yeah, I can't do tomorrow evening. Wednesday evening if you're about for maybe half an hour.
Give me a sec, because you wouldn't believe. Yeah, Tuesday the 5th. Tomorrow. Yeah. Between 3 and 5, I'm good.
3 and 5, you know.
Hang on then. Wednesday. What's that? What's that now? What's that? Wednesday between. Oh no.
Don't worry about it. I will chat to you on Facebook anyway.
Yeah, sound.
I'll give you the emails and the logins. I was just going to go through what exactly I do, because when you create the link, I share the link to the event, and then I have to share the link to the actual Hangout, and it's a bit tricky.
Oh yeah.
But actually, if you go in here and you use the actual invite stuff, then it's. I think you and Ludus both. I assume you just kind of use the Google notifications rather than going to the actual link on the event or on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
So that's fine. And you three know each other and have each other on Facebook, and we'll probably.
Oh, no, I don't. Andrew, I don't have your Facebook.
I don't have Mick or Ludas, actually.
Yeah. But so just type your name in, right? Your
there.
Yeah, any instructions from me, and if you just write them down and send them me, I'll work them out.
Feel free to add me if you wish.
Okay, done.
Awesome. So everyone's good. I think we'll call it a day
Yeah.
now.
Yes. Very good.
Pretty
I'll
late.
sleep like a baby.
Yeah. Tomorrow evening. Keep daily until I do it. Thank you. Cool. So I'll make sure to get all that set up before I disappear. Hopefully I'll be able to join in from Germany. If not, I'll write my answers down in the sheet probably, so you guys can cross-check and see how good I did anyway. Maybe. Might not be worth it. Might be. But I'll do it.
Alright, guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Take care, folks.
Yep. See you, everyone. Thanks.